Whoa, why are the lights off? Todd, did you conk out already? Get up, we got a lot to tell you.
Yeah, you won't believe who that cop was.
Well, you might, considering you have never met him before and have no reason not to believe us. That doesn't matter, though. It was this man named Rob. He's real bad news. We'll need to make sure we steer clear of him if we don't want to end up in Rutgers prison. Todd, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Barack, Todd's bed is empty.
That doesn't make sense. He left the party before us. He should be back by now.
You don't think he may have gotten attacked and sexually assaulted on the way, do you?
Don't be ridiculous, Joe. That only happens to women.
I mean, Todd is kind of pretty. In the right light, I could see myself mistaking him for a woman, sneaking up behind him with a large rock, dragging him into some bushes. It'd take me a good 5 minutes to realize he has a penis with how I do things. If I were in that position, I'd probably just finish him off and dump him in the nearest body of water.
That was oddly specific, Joe. Do you have experience with...
Come on, Barack. I know what you did in the Middle East. Neither of us are saints. Now let's get out there and find Todd before he ends up as a poorly researched true crime case on TikTok.
Wow, I can't believe that your friend Joe stole the election from you by summoning 110,920 unnamed Wisconsin civilians to jerk him off at 3 a.m.
Yeah, Joe is a real sore loser. It's like the time he purposely gave me the Joy-Cons with drift so he could cheat at Mario Kart. No, why do I keep lying? I'm sorry, Veronica. I'm just so used to being dishonest that I can't seem to actually tell you the truth. But believe me when I say I want to.
It's okay, Donald. I know that you didn't choose to be this way, but were made into it by years of mistreatment. Like the time when your dad gave your brother Fred $100,000 for Christmas. But he only gave you a pair of apartment buildings in Queens.
Well, that was a lie, too. He gave Fred nothing, but you're right. What did he expect me to do with apartments in Queens? He should have known that Manhattan real estate was the future.
You're so smart, Donald.
I know. I got a perfect score on my SATs. I mean, fuck, no, I didn't. This really isn't intentional.
Don't beat yourself up. Change takes time.
Thank you for being so understanding, Veronica. Should we keep going?
Oh, I'm sorry, Donald. I'd love to, but I really need to get back to my room so that I'm well rested for class tomorrow.
Oh, right. I should pull a Joe as well since I promised you that I'll actually start taking my major seriously.
I'll hold you to that. Haha.
Good night, Veronica.
Good night, Donald.
Wait, Veronica, before you go, I had one last thing I wanted to ask you.
What is it?
It's, oh God, I'm so nervous, but like nervous in a good way. You see, I just wanted to know if you'd be okay with my giving you a goodnight kiss.
A kiss?
Yeah, you're right. It's too soon. I shouldn't have asked. I'm sorry.
No, Donald, don't be sorry. I'd be open to a kiss.
What, you really would? Well, okay, here goes, I guess. Wow.
My thoughts exactly. Maybe we could do another one.
Veronica, is that you? What are you doing out there?
Oh, sorry, that's my roommate. I guess our second kiss will have to wait.
I'll be counting the seconds.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Barack. If I was going to do unspeakable things to Todd, this is where I'd do it. But we've checked every bush, and we've only found unconscious women. Todd isn't in a single one of them.
I know, I'm becoming really worried. On an unrelated note, do you think we should call someone about those women?
Call whom? Rob? Do you really think they'd be better off with him than lying completely helpless, half-naked in a bush on the Rutgers campus?
You're right. But where are we going to look for Todd next? I know we've only known him a couple of days, but I've become pretty attached to him. And considering we're adult men, and he's basically still a child, I can't help feeling the littlest bit responsible for his well-being.
Well, I'm generally used to covering up these sorts of things rather than solving them, but it might be a good idea to retrace his steps.
Good idea. Let's head back to Beta Theta Pi.
Good job keeping the damage to a minimum, boys. I'm going to take you all to get shakes of Wawa tomorrow as a reward.
I fucking love shakes from Wawa!
Hey, Haresh, are you here?
Yo, what's up, boys? Still hanging around? Sorry, but the party is done for tonight and I have a quartet of young ladies upstairs I have to entertain, so if you don't mind.
No, we actually just came back. You see, when we got to our dorm, we found Todd was missing. We checked all around the campus for him, but he's nowhere.
Oh no, my best buddy Todd is missing. Did you check the bushes? He's kind of pretty.
Yeah, that was our first stop. No dice.
Where else could he be?
Haresh, where are you? I have to tell you all about Veronica. Oh, it's you two. What are you doing here? I specifically recall not inviting you to the party, Barack.
I came as Todd's +1. Also, we have a sort of crisis on our hands, so can you not be an asshole for 5 seconds, Donald?
You're right. Please forgive me, Barack. Veronica wouldn't like to see me acting this way.
Who's Veronica?
Who's Veronica? She's just an angel sent from heaven, that's all.
What?
So that's the chick who you were talking to the Trumpster?
Oh, yes, Haresh. I can't wait for you to meet her. She's absolutely wonderful. I'm in love. It's like the first time I saw my reflection in a mirror.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, it doesn't matter. Donald, you don't happen to know where Todd is, do you? He's missing.
Todd is missing? Oh, no. What would Veronica want me to do? I think she'd want me to join you guys in searching for him.
Okay, boys, let's go.
No, Haresh, you have some shawties to smash. You can stay here.
Haresh, when are you coming back?
Give me a second, ladies. I'm talking to my boys. Are you sure?
Haresh, I saw those girls earlier, and even though I'm now firmly and forever committed to Veronica, my one true love, only an idiot would pass up a 5-sum with those 4.
Haresh.
Thank you for this one, boys. Ladies, I'm coming.
All right, Donald, I'm loath to let you help. But if you're coming along, where do you think we should check first?
Well, Todd is, no offense, pretty much white trash, so I'm assuming he'd go to someplace crappy like the Dairy Queen in South Amboy. It has a 2.5 on Yelp.
That makes sense.
No, it doesn't. Donald, you just want to go to Dairy Queen, don't you?
I can assure you that this isn't just a ploy to get to go to Dairy Queen. Well, it looks like Todd isn't here, but since we already took the bus all this way, we might as well get some ice cream.
I knew it.
Shh, Barack, I'm trying to place our order. Hello, sir, and/or ma'am, you can never tell these days. Can we get 3 bacon 2 cheese deluxe signature stack burger meals, 3 extra large caramel fudge cheesecake blizzards, and 3 extra large orange Julius's, in addition to, not instead of the drinks with the meals, which should be extra large, Diet Wild Cherry Pepsis. What about you guys? Want anything?
Is that seriously all for you?
Barack, I'm very worried about Todd, and being worried always makes me hungry.
I'm pretty worried too. I think I'll get the same thing, sir.
It's ma'am.
Oh, butterscotch.
Too bad, Biden. You should have covered yourself like me.
You sure you don't want anything, Barack?
Fine. I guess I've gotten pretty peckish myself. Now, let's see. Can I get the 6-piece honey barbecue sauced and tossed basket and a medium cotton candy blizzard? Now, I know we should be looking for Todd, but I must admit that these chicken strips are hitting the spot, and the fact that we're eating them late night is making this what will surely be a core college memory.
I'd call you gay for saying that, but I'm trying to be nicer for Veronica.
So who's this Veronica you keep mentioning?
Oh, just the very meaning of my existence. I'm serious, boys. I feel I didn't live until the moment I met her, and now that she's mine, I'm going to spend every moment improving myself.
I'd love to see that. Improve yourself how exactly?
Well, for starters, I'm going to devote myself to my studies so that I can get a good job to support Veronica when we get married after college.
There are so many things that are insane about what you just said. First of all, you're already married. Second, what on earth are you talking about getting a good job to support her after college? You're a billionaire.
Melania and I have been over for years. We've all but signed the papers, and I was never a billionaire. Of the 200 million that I had at my richest, most went to experimental height reduction surgeries for Barron, which failed. The rest I sunk into Trump the musical.
You really expect me to believe you're broke?
Yeah, I mean, even this meal is just adding to my already alarming credit card debt.
What about Rutgers? College isn't cheap.
Well, I got a Pell Grant, which helps, but I still had to take out a ton of student loans. You're going to forgive those, right, Joe?
I don't know. Probably not.
Mr. Manager, that guy's trying to eat out of the trash again.
I was just looking for a contact that I think I lost in here.
That sounds like, no, it couldn't be. Todd, it's really you. We've been looking all over. Where have you been?
Oh, guys, thank God. I don't feel so good. I'm seeing shapes, and I'm pretty sure I can taste the code of the Matrix.
Yeah, I know that look in a person's eyes. You're riding the dragon for sure.
Oh, God, what does that mean?
Chill out, Todd. Everything will be fine. You're just a little lifted right now. What did you ingest at the party? Anything weird?
All I had was the sake the Japanese guy gave me.
Sake, huh? I remember when I was part of Commodore Perry's expedition to open Japan. We frequently partook of the natives' brew, but we never became so tweaked.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he dosed you, Todd. But don't worry, everything will be fine. Let's just get you back to the dorm.
My first time meeting a Japanese person and this happens? Grandpa was right to teach me to fear them.
I don't know if that is the lesson you should learn from this, but we'll talk about it later. Don't worry, Todd. The Japanese guy doesn't know where you live. Now try and get some sleep.
This was quite the night, right? But am I the only one a little disappointed that Todd didn't get molested?
That's the kind of thing you need to start learning to keep to yourself, Joe.
Well, this has been fun, but I should probably get back to the frat house, shouldn't I?
Good night, buddy.
Good night, guys.
Hey, Donald, wait. I still don't think I truly believe this whole thing with Veronica and turning yourself around. But if it is true, maybe you should stay here tonight. It's your room too, after all. And if you walk all the way to Beta Theta Pi right now, you'll lose a lot of sleep.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I'll stay the night. Good looking out, Barack. I might just ask you to be my best man at my wedding.
What about me?
You can be a flower girl, Joe.
I humbly accept.